Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Emily Pearl Show, live from Memphis, Tennessee, hmm where we talk about anything we want to talk about. I apologize for the studio issue starting out on this show. We had some aliens in the studio. So I'm also trying to do watch party. I'm trying to get everybody in and share. I had to do my greetings and everything. And the wrong intro played. So let me just say this: the opinions expressed on this show is not necessarily those of the Emily Pearl Show, its affiliates, or its sponsors. However, it is the opinion of those that express them. All right. Free thought is a philosophy and not a policy. Okay. Now that that's out the way, I have to say that since the right tape, right, however, did not play because that's already on the intro, but it didn't play. So right now we not gonna waste any time because we gotta rush through this show tonight. I'm bringing into the studio with me, of course, the hostess of the Moses, none other than Sybil Marie Presley. All right, Sybil, let me bring you in. Let's get that out of the way. Hello, Sybil. How are you doing? What's going on?
Well, I am so abundantly blessed, and it takes me all day just to count my blessings, staying in and keeping occupied with different projects and just moving right along. And I'm always so happy to be on the world famous Emily Pearl Show. And this is September, and of course, you're celebrating your birthday,
I
and
am.
everyone's excited about that. We'll have a um, just happy to have you with us another year of blessings. And I'm just
Thank
thrilled
you
to be
so
on your
much.
show tonight.
Thank you so much. And always, I'm happy to have you as my co host. You have served faithfully for the past, this is our 6th year. So coming up, we'll be going into our 7th year. My, how times fly. And, but it's been a hoot, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
We definitely have fun. Okay, so listen, we're not going to waste any time. I understand that you have a special guest for us tonight.
I sure do. It's Deborah Burbo, and she's going to tell us about the great benefits of aronia berries and how these berries are organically grown in the United States and her particular um, subject that she's going to discuss. And she's going to let us know what is the difference in a regular aronia berries and then the one that she's going to talk about is a major difference. And I want to welcome Ivan Harris, who is listening in. He's our friend, and he's also a big fan of these special aronia berries. So, Deborah, welcome to the Emily Pearl Show.
All right, we're going to bring Deborah into the studio right about now. All right, hello, Deborah. Welcome to the
Hi.
studio. How are
Hi,
you?
girls. I'm good. How are you girls doing? Oh, September's my birthday month too.
Oh, what's
It
the day?
is.
What's the day? What's the
12.
day? Ah, you got a
The
two in it
12th.
though. Mine is I was the 22nd. It was Tuesday this week. And however, I'm going to celebrate, however, tomorrow. Of course, I normally celebrate, the whole month, Sybil and I. Um, for the past years, every week we would do something to go somewhere, but because of COVID, we had to be in this year. And so I had to spend my month inside, but I'm coming out tomorrow. We're going to have my birthday dinner. I got to have at least one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, we're
yeah,
all
yeah.
excited about that. And well, Deborah, you have discovered a well kept secret in the wellness world. You want to tell us about it?
Um, yeah, it's amazing. My husband's a retired naturopathic doctor, and I've worked alongside him for well over 40 years. And this aronia berry was not on our. The crazy thing is this well-kept secret is native to North America, yet very few know about it. And I came to learn about it from a friend of mine. I had called to ask her how her son was doing because he'd been struggling with some health issues. And she said, he's doing great since he's been drinking aronia berry juice. I said, wait, what? A what berry? I thought maybe she wasn't saying it right. Maybe I wasn't hearing it right. So I asked her to spell it for me. And while I was on the phone with her, I went to a place called PubMed. And for those of you who don't know about PubMed, it's a place they actually publish research. And I typed in aronia berry, and what I saw blew my mind. I was sitting there looking at around 200 studies showing a large variety of amazing benefits. And yet I didn't know about this. So that's why I was so shocked. So I told my friend, I got to go read some of these studies. So while I'm reading some of these studies, I found that its nickname is chokeberry. Some of you may have heard that. Not choke cherry, but chokeberry. And I knew that name only from antioxidant fruits. I've been taking antioxidants for years, and I've never seen it by itself, just in combination with other things. But that's all I knew about it. An antioxidant, nothing special. Oh boy, was I wrong. I was very wrong because it's very special, this berry. In my research, I learned the aronia berry offers an extremely high amount of very healthy elements in the form of antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and other nutrient compounds. And it's considered by many of these researchers to be the healthiest fruit in the world, offering more health benefits than any other superfood. And I also learned that aronia berry is the most potent antioxidant food known. Amazing, huh?
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
amazing. Mhm.
it is.
What is the difference in a regular aronia berries out there as opposed to this particular parts of the country that you deal with uh, to make their aronia berries far superior?
Okay, well, I'm going to get to that, but first, I want to tell you what I saw in the studies that showed me how special of an antioxidant this was. Have you ever heard of the ORAC score chart?
What is that? How do you spell it?
Or ORAC, ORAC. And ORAC stands for oxygen radical absorbance capacity, and it's a method they use for measuring the antioxidant capacity in various superfruits. There's an ORAC chart that was done by the National Institute of Health, a very reputable company, and over 260 superfruits were on that chart. And I know you guys are familiar with some of them, like goji berry, acai, noni berries, blueberries, pomegranates, cranberries, on, you name it. Over 260 of them were on that chart. The number one highest score on that chart was aronia berry. It was off the chart in comparison to all the other superfruits. So now I actually refer to this as the amazing aronia berry, the Rolls Royce of them all. And research has found that the higher the ORAC score, obviously the more health benefits. And aronia berry happens to be also supported by a ton of third-party science. Right now at PubMed, there's probably over 600 studies. And when I was reading these scientific articles about aronia, about its many components and compounds that support human health, I was just blown away. Again, because it's native to North America and I'd never heard of it. So aronia berries truly America's number one superfruit. And I got real excited when I was researching the aronia berries because of how very powerful the antioxidants were. Do you guys know anything about antioxidants?
Well, tell us about exactly what is antioxidants. I've heard about them quite a bit, in health and
Okay.
wellness. explain it to us, and as well as our viewers might want to know.
Okay. Okay. So, because I've been researching antioxidants for years, my husband talked to me about the importance of them, well over 40 years ago. So I know how important they are. So, especially, do you know anybody with stress?
Well,
About
I don't know
all
anybody that's not stressed.
about all, yeah, about all of the United States, everybody in the United States right now, except
Yeah, probably
politicians,
around the world.
except politicians.
Really, really. It's sad, but it's true that everyone's under a lot of stress today. But what a lot of people don't know is the damage that stress does to the body. And it does it in the form of what's called
I know.
oxidation, or what they now refer to as oxidative stress. So
Mhm.
nobody can escape oxidative stress. It's actually something that happens naturally in our cells. But when you pause everyday stressors, and then what we've got today is even more, but then you've got lack of exercise, along with pollution, processed foods, radiation from cell phones and computers, etc. You can end up with high levels of oxidative stress that can damage our cells and actually speed up cellular aging. And actually, in recent years, scientists have linked oxidative stress to aging and a number of many health challenges. So antioxidants help fight the oxidation process, that chemical reaction that can actually cause damage to the many cells in our bodies. And for those of you who maybe are not familiar with oxidative stress, I invite you to Google it, and you will know why I got really excited when I was reading the scientific studies on this. So antioxidants are a very big deal, and their significance is their ability to protect our body cells, again, from the damaging effects of oxidation. And clinical studies show that consuming aronia berries on a regular basis helps fight oxidation. The studies actually said that. I love to use my husband's car analogy, because this is great. It's such a visual. So imagine a car that's been sitting outside for years, getting no protection from the elements. We can see the rust eating right through the metal, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure can.
That rust that's happening on the car is called oxidation. Again, it's eating away at the metal, doing a lot of damage to the car. Well, oxidation is happening inside our bodies as well. Not the rust, but it is damaging our bodies. So oxidation, or oxidative stress, happens when free radicals, are called free radicals, overwhelm our body's defense against their harmful effects. And if you're not familiar with a free radical, they're a type of unstable molecule that rob other molecules of their electrons. And when they're left to run amok in the body unchecked, they damage our DNA. And this process is called oxidation. In recent years, scientists have actually linked oxidative stress to aging and a number of many health challenges. However, some research suggests that antioxidants found in certain natural foods can actually enhance our health by fighting this oxidative stress. So antioxidants fight the oxidation process, the chemical reaction that can cause damage to many cells in the body. And the significance of antioxidants is their ability to protect all our body cells from the very damaging effects of the oxidation. And clinical studies, again, show that consuming our berries are definitely going to help us. So antioxidant protection is critically important because it supports overall health by helping to eradicate the free radicals that are caused by the oxidation that get in our bloodstream, organs, tissues, that could otherwise cause healthy cells to mutate. So what's so amazing about the aronia berry, though, back to what this is so special about this aronia berry, is the antioxidant story, as powerful as it is, as I just shared with you, is not the whole story. Not only is aronia berry rich in nutrients like vitamin C, B vitamins, niacin, vitamin E, minerals like calcium, magnesium, potassium, iron, zinc, etc. The real story in the aronia berry is the high amount of other very healthy elements and many nutrient compounds that make this berry so very special. Compounds you may not have heard of, things like ursolic acid, quercetin, phenolic phytochemicals, phenolic acids, flavonoids, flavanols, anthocyanins, anthocyanidins, catechins, proanthocyanins, more names that are hard to pronounce. And the polyphenolic compounds from aronia berries have stronger free radical scavenging activity than any other berry. Hope you guys get the significance of what I just said. It's those many components, along with the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidant properties, that make this berry what it is. The aronia berry juice that my friend was drinking, that all of us drink, is not from a regular old aronia berry, as Sybil was suggesting. So I learned that there was a aronia berry juice that came from proprietary grown berries. So as Sybil was saying, not all aronia berries are grown the same way. So once I learned that, I asked to speak with the owner of this company because I had heard rumors about him that he was practically a master horticulturist. So I really wanted to pick his brain. And I wanted to know how and why his particular growing practices made his aronia berry so special from all the others. And he did give me quite an education. He actually started researching the aronia berry in 2007, and he was so impressed by what he found that he planted 4,000 bushes. He has a huge farm. He has an organic apple orchard. He's got a vineyard. He grows everything known to man. But when he was done reading about the aronia berry, he planted the rest of his farm in the aronia berry bushes. And he shared with me they take about 4 years to mature. So while he's waiting on his berries, he did even more research, and he paid particular attention to what the researchers said about what made this berry so very special from all the others. And he spent years figuring out how he could increase these various compounds. He wanted the highest nutrient content possible. He studied things like the proper microbial action of the soil, amount of water that was needed, how much sunlight, freeze tolerance. Seriously, you name it, he was studying it. And through his many years of growing aronia berries, he also learned how they are processed is just as critical as how they're grown. He learned when harvesting the berries, and nobody else before him had come up with this, but he learned that they needed to get to 40 degrees within the first 4 hours. And he witnessed growers leaving the berries out in the hot sun all day during harvesting,
Wow.
where they could be fermenting, yes,
Mhm.
losing nutrients, or worse, molding, right? So he also saw too many farming practices where they just threw some nitrogen in the soil to help it grow, but they had no consideration for the nutrient value. And again, he knew specific nutrient values will vary depending on the way aronia is grown, because even the studies say that. So I asked him about some that I had found online that were frozen or dried, and the concentrates. And he said, Deborah, you have no idea how they were grown. What was the quality of the soil, the water, etc.? Were the berries left out in the field all day in the hot sun while harvesting? Were they, again, fermenting, losing nutrients, or molding? Again, you don't want that in your juice. And he said much of what you find on the way of a juice that you find online comes from Siberia. And they claim theirs is best because of the harsh weather. They say that harsh weather makes a hardier berry. And he said, not true. In his research, he learned the aronia berry needed many months of hot sun, just like it gets in the upper Midwest, where it can get into the hundreds during the summer. And that doesn't happen in Siberia. So again, the aronia berry is native to North America, not Siberia. They came here in the early, Russia, I believe, came and got aronia berry bushes in the early 1900s, but it's native to North America. He also shared that the juices sold online, the majority of them are concentrates. To make a concentrate, you have to remove the water by heating it, which you know what happens, destroys nutrients. And he said also the concentrates taste really bad because of the tannins in the skin. And I have a friend that actually bought one of the concentrates. She said he's right. She put 1 tablespoon in a glass of orange juice, and she said I could barely get it down. It tasted that bad. Anyway, because he was growing his aronia berries right next to his organic apple orchard, and he had this organic apple press going, he thought he would cold press the berries and experiment and see what happens. And it removed that dry, astringent taste. So he found by cold pressing it and removing that, it actually made it taste good. Even though it's not a sweet fruit, it's really good. So if you do a research on the chokeberries, which I highly suggest, and you see its name, chokeberry, you're going to know why they called it chokeberry. I got to go
Yeah.
taste one last
Right.
summer, and I will tell you, I learned
Bitter. It's
I don't want
bitter. Bitter.
another one. That's
Is it? Is it
it's
bitter?
dry and astringent. It's weird.
It'll curl your
No,
tongue
no,
up.
it's dry. You'll make you
Uh,
pucker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's astringent. But by cold pressing it, it changed the tannins in the skin. So not only is our aronia berry grown from proprietary berries, but again, it's grown right here in America. This juice that we get is farm to table, dirt to distribution, grown here, bottled here, where everybody can see. You know, unfortunately, other countries don't have strict laws that we do. And so for testing for bad things that are in it. And so I like that it's here, that it's here. And the other
okay.
thing is, this is yes, we're going to say something.
Oh, yeah. Let's just take a little break, and when you come back, I want you to.
Okay.
Sybil's gonna show the actual product, and then Debbie,
Okay.
because you have Deborah, because you have to leave early. I want you to tell everybody about where and how they can get it. You're telling us why, right? So I want you to tell them where and
Yes.
how they can get it. Okay. So listen, Sybil, here's a
Okay.
little surprise. Here's a little surprise for you. Sybil is always doing things for me, and she had wanted me to um, do something for her to see if there was any way that I could get this video revamped. And I guess y'all tonight, Deborah wanted to see Sybil and I do some fooling around on the show like we normally do. But I told her, I said, well, since you have to leave early, we won't be fooling around tonight. We're just going to do straight, business. But Deborah, excuse me, you will get a chance to see how Sybil and I fool around. And we've been doing it for years from this video, okay?
Okay.
So I hope you
Okay.
enjoyed.
Thanks.
All right, I'm going to mute everybody now so that we can hear the video, okay? see what you done did?
Oh,
You
my
got us
goodness.
thrown off the train.
Oh,
You and
my.
your big mouth.
Oh my
What
goodness.
you asked that man for a tip for anyway? They wouldn't have never known that we wasn't legit.
Shoe and everything. Well, I gave him good service and he didn't give me any money.
They didn't have to ask that man for no tip. You blowed our cover.
Well, he threw a roll at me, so I threw a chicken leg at him. He had it coming. I didn't know that was going to throw us off the train. Lost my shoe. Look at my hat.
You had to go and open your big mouth. I told you before, keep your mouth shut because you always get us in trouble. Hurry up, get that stuff out. Look at all that mess.
Well, why don't you get
I told you to buy you a backpack anyway. I don't know what you're doing with that mess.
get
You know that suitcase is broken.
Help me pick it up. Look at all this stuff.
I'm not picking up them bloomers. That's against my makeup.
Oh,
Come on here. Now how we gonna get to Nashville anyway?
I guess we're just going to have to hitchhike. But we got to get to Nashville. My bloomers.
How up get them bloomers in that suitcase?
I'm black and blue all over.
Excuse me, ladies. Did I hear y'all going to Nashville?
Yeah, we got
What?
thrown off the train.
I
Trying to
got
get to
news for you. This
Nashville.
train here was going to New Orleans.
What?
New Orleans?
Nashville's going east.
See?
Oh, well, I'm directional challenged.
I told you that was wrong train to begin with. Come on here.
Good luck. Y'all have a good day.
Oh, my goodness.
Come on here.
We got thrown off the wrong train.
That's your fault.
Now we got to hitchhike.
Typical. Come on here, girl.
I got to go to bed.
You know how many miles it is to Nashville?
I don't know.
It's 200. It look like it's 8 o'clock. That boat is not even open yet.
Well, that's what the woman said. I wanted to be the first one there.
You always want to be the first one there. Now we here a whole 2 hours ahead of time.
You know, first come, first serve, so we can get that job.
Well, if we stand in line, you know it's going to be a lot of folks here.
Well, I thought that was the right time.
But did you get an appointment for us?
Yeah, she said just come on in around, you know, when they open, but I thought they opened at this time.
Well, you ever think to ask the woman what time she open when you talk to her?
Well, we're wasting time. Why don't we just go on down to the boat?
Well, we
Still
might
the
as well
first
go
one
ahead and
there.
get in line. Come on
You're
here.
always nagging me.
Well, you always mess it up. That boat is not even open yet. All you had to do was ask that lady what
I know.
time.
She told me my
Oh,
time.
why can you ask what time? Come on here.
I
You
got
gonna
to
make-
tie my shoe.
Well, get that shoe tied. You're going to make us miss that bus,
I
girl.
lost my shoe down there.
You done already messed up the job for us. Come on here.
I did not.
You did mess up. We would have had that doggone job if you hadn't opened your big mouth again.
Well, she said she's going to hire me as a waitress.
She wasn't going to hire you after you told her you couldn't swim. You know good and well we got to know how to swim to ride and work on that boat.
Well, I didn't know she was going to ask me that. She caught me off guard.
Well, she asked you. I had already told you. Keep your mouth shut.
You're always blaming me for everything.
Well, it is your fault. I need that job. You know we got to get to Nashville.
I'll go jump in the river.
We got to get to Nashville.
Right now.
Okay, let me get everybody back into the studio here.
That's my favorite video. That's my favorite one.
So, Deborah, do you see how Sybil and I fool around? What do you think?
Oh, that was too much fun. That was great.
We kind of do that particular skit there. Most of the skits that we do together, we do them based on kind of like Laurel and Hardy. Remember the Laurel and Hardy comedy characters? And
Oh
Hardy
yeah.
and Hardy was always the boss and blaming Laurel for everything and fussing at Laurel. So Sybil is Laurel and I'm Hardy.
Okay.
We're on you can go to youtube.com/Sybil Presley and see
Yeah,
some more of
yeah.
our videos.
Okay, I would love to.
And
I
hopefully
would
we'll
love
add some more
to.
in the future.
Okay, so
Okay.
Sybil, are
So
you
how
happy
many
now?
have you made? Oh, sorry.
That
Okay.
was a nice surprise. We done several.
Yeah. We even did a
Okay.
we
Okay.
we
Oh,
even
yeah,
did
we like doing
Captain
comedy
D's
and a
skit.
commercial.
Long time ago.
So
We
we
did a
have
Sonic.
fun.
Wasn't it the Sonic
And,
restaurant? We was in the car and we did Sonic
Huh?
restaurant. You know, Sonic drive-through.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
also
We
did
did all that too.
that insurance company. What was it? Save. Yeah, Save
Safe
Auto.
Auto, I think. And then I got in trouble trying to cook
Yeah,
chitlins.
we all chillings. You gotta watch that one.
Okay,
didn't
I'll
know
have
you're
to
supposed
watch
to
those
clean 'em.
videos.
Okay.
All righty.
All right.
Well, you was talking about stress a while ago, so laughter, along with the Ronaberry juice, makes a great combination for stress relief.
Yeah.
So we call ourselves
Yeah.
the Tennessee Stress Busters because we like to make people laugh. Laughing is the best
Oh, well,
stress
good. See,
medicine
great.
you can get.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. People always ask me, well, why you smile all the time? I say, well, because when you do a smile turn upside down, it makes wrinkles in your face. So as you can see, darling, I have no wrinkles.
Yeah, you got very pretty complexion. And
Okay.
Deborah looks pretty good too.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you do. So all of us are beautiful singing divas. Okay, so let's get back right quick because
Okay.
it's 7:40. Deborah, it's on you. I'm putting you
Okay.
on the screen. Tell everybody now how they can get this and the rest of it. Go ahead.
And here's what it looks like in
Okay.
a bottle.
So
Oh, wait a minute. That's right, Sybil. I got to get you in there. So let me just get me out.
This is what it looks like in the bottle.
And by the way, that one bottle is a week supply. So the normal dosage is 2 servings a day, which is 4 of those bottles. That's the normal dosage for, you can buy 2. Some people it's only $64 for the 4 bottles, US dollars, but you can just buy 2 for $32 if you prefer. But the recommended dosage is twice a day. And by the way, it is 99.5% pure.
How much twice a day? 2 ounces?
Well, I was going to say it comes with a shot glass. So yes, it's 2 ounces a day. Your very first order, the company will send you a little serving glass. It's a little tiny little shot glass, and you just do 1 shot glass. But I wanted everybody to know it's 99.5% pure cold pressed aronia berry juice. There is no other juice in it, just aronia berry juice. The other 0.5% is a splash of lemon, because the owner also learned from all the studies that some of the researchers added a little bit of lemon, and when they did, it increased the absorption rate and crosses the blood-brain barrier. So it's out of your system in about 6 hours, and that's why they say to have it every twice a day, AM and PM, the 2 ounces, because of it's fighting those free radicals. And by the way, that little shot glass is equivalent to approximately 100 berries. It's very
Wow, that's a
potent.
lot of berries.
It's very, very
Wow.
potent. Yeah, yeah. And for people that maybe try it the first time, if you're used to really sweet things, you might not, you might think it tastes funny. I don't. I think it tastes really good. But if you do, if it doesn't taste right, just add it with a little water, and it immediately makes it taste better. But again, it's
It's just
only
slightly
$64.
tart. Uh-huh. It's good,
Yes,
I think.
yes. It's yeah. And so, girls, truly, once in a generation, there's a scientific breakthrough that changes the world of wellness, a discovery that really has the power to lift millions of lives. And I really believe that a breakthrough has taken place with the aronia berry. So if you guys want to try it for yourself, go to this website. Hope you all have pen and or paper, pencil, paper, something. www. The 3 W's greathealthforyou.com, just like it sounds. Great, GREAT, health, HEALTH, for FORYOU.com. Greathealthforyou.com. And when you go to that website, you're going to see why I'm so passionate about this berry. There's a tab at the top of the site that says Aronia Science. I invite you to go there and check it out. They've actually grouped in categories the research. If you're interested in eye health or brain health or cardiovascular health, immune health, gut health, like whatever, it's there. And aronia berry covers all those issues. So again, to order this truly amazing cold pressed, one-of-a-kind proprietary grown aronia berry juice, just click the shop tab and you can just go order your Puronia. Now, they also have a couple other products, just real quick. It's all based on aronia berry. They have a multivitamin called Vitroni with 400 milligrams of aronia powder in it. They have an aronia berry joint and muscle rub that's great for the achy things going on. And then they have a soap. It's a handmade soap with aronia berry in it that's really, really nice. So there you go, girls. Any other questions for me?
Well, I would like to, you cover everything so wonderful, but I like for people to know that I've been drinking the Roni Berries juice, from your company for several months. And I do the 2 ounces in the morning and the evening. And my energy has increased a lot. It lasts all day. My blood pressure is normal. And I don't take any medication of any type because that's just my personal choice. And I recently had a wonderful annual checkup of my heart. I had 156 photos of my heart, and I passed the treadmill test, and I have no plaque in my arteries, zero. And I eat fried chicken and a bunch of junk. So I'm very pleased about that. I give a lot of credit to the Roni Berry juice for straightening up my body so it can act normal. And I'm in my 70s, and I really know that this is helping my health. And I had two raised moles. I'm gonna call them moles, but they were like a round, like a nail head, and poofed out. Had two of them on my forehead, and I didn't pay attention. But after a while, when I started drinking the Roni Berry juice, I noticed one day they were gone. And they had been there for a long time and just vanished. So your body can do a lot of things when you treat it right and to build up that immune system with the correct things. And so Roni Berry juice, they call it Purona, right, for the company name? And it's part of my health.
Yeah, pure.
Yeah. Can you spell that for everybody?
Yeah.
The letter P,
and
right?
It's short for pure aronia. So that's P as in Paul, excuse me, URONIA. Puronia.
That is wonderful. This is part of my lifestyle, and I'm very happy that Ivan Harris, our friend, he's a big aronia juice very fan, and you for turning me on to this great juice. And I think you covered everything just wonderful. And if you want to wrap everything up, we can say good night. You want to
Okay.
do a
Well,
summary?
I
We're not
think
gonna
I
say
covered everything.
we're not gonna say good night. We're just gonna let her go because I've got to give the clue for our movie trivia contest. Everybody's
Oh, that's
waiting on
right.
that. Yeah. Deborah,
Thank you, girls.
let us have your closing paragraph, and then we were going to thank you for being on the show, Deborah.
Thank you very
Back
much.
to
You're
you, Deborah.
You're so very welcome, and thank you for inviting me. As you can tell, I really believe in this aronia berry. Like Sybil, I don't take any medications, and I really believe this is the only body I'm ever going to get, so I need to take really good care of it. And so I'm so happy that I learned about the aronia berry about a year ago. It's changed my life, and I've shared it with so many people, and it's changing their lives. And so all you got to do is give it a try. You won't know until you try it. Even though I read that research and I was really excited, I needed to try it to know for myself. And I know for myself, and it's everything the researchers are saying it is. It's a fabulous health product. And thanks, girls, so much for having me on. I really had fun, and I can see you girls have a lot of fun too.
Yeah, we do. We do. And I do take medication, but I recently had pneumonia and had all of the symptoms of COVID. I spent only 72 hours in the hospital, but after they discovered that my COVID test was negative, and they tested me by blood and by nose. Oh, I hate that nose test. But even the doctors were amazed that I had a spot, a pneumonia in my chest, just above my heart, and you know how dangerous that could be. And normally the stay would probably be anywhere from 5 to 7 days in the hospital. But I think that because of the aronia berry and my structured water that I drink, my clean water, that really
Yeah, me
helped
too.
my body to heal faster because I only spent 72 hours in the hospital and I was at home and I was feeling just almost back to 90%, good. Because I did my broadcast, like 2 days after I got home from the hospital. And so, yeah, it's a lot of just natural things that we can do to keep our body I'm going to say regenerate our body. How about that word? I like it because I
Yeah,
think
that's a
that's
good
what it
word.
does. It regenerates what our body is supposed to be normally. Right, Deborah?
That's right. Well, how the body was designed was to get its nutrients from food. There is nothing out there that will heal you. Your body's the miracle. Your body
That's
knows how
right.
to take
That's
care of
right.
itself and heal itself. You just
Yeah.
you just got to give it the right nutrients, and it'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Because my doctors were amazed. I mean, that Thursday evening, I had a temperature of 105, about 7 or 8 o'clock. And then that morning, when they took my temperature, it had gone all the way back down to normal, 98.6. And I was really, really sick. You can imagine, you know. And because I give God the credit first. I
Of
always give
course,
God the
number
credit
one.
first. But the other things about taking care of your body will help you when you do face serious situations like that. That's all I'm saying, you know. And
Yes.
the best
Yes.
way to do that is to do your research, listen to professionals like Debbie, listen to experience like from Sybil. And y'all know how Sybil gets around. Sybil can't even be still. She got so much energy. She is miserable with this COVID. She wants to just use a
Well,
magic wand and
actually,
make it go away.
yeah, I want to get back in movies and things like that and do comedy, but I'm making the best of it at the house. I enjoy my company and I relax and do a lot of other things. But naturally, I want to get out more,
Yeah, yeah.
get the
So
ball rolling.
we're going to do some video. I'm going to talk about to you all about that tomorrow at my birthday dinner, because I want to do part 2 of Headed to Nashville, but this time
Oh,
we'll have our mask on.
well, all righty.
I already got
That ought to be funny.
I already got the script in my mind about how I'm gonna be fussing at you, Sybil, about your mask.
Oh, yeah, because I don't like wearing those things at all.
All right, so Deborah, thank you so much. We enjoyed you. You are so knowledgeable. We're gonna have to have you back. How about that?
Oh yes, we had a
Okay.
ball.
Okay, so we're gonna let you
Me
go. You
too.
can
Thank you,
close out.
girls. Thank you.
You can leave the studio. Thanks again, and we'll see you real soon. Okay.
Okay.
And I'll chat with you
Okay.
later.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay.
You're
Bye,
welcome.
girls.
Bye bye. I'll go ahead and put you in the green room, and then you can sign off. Okay. Let's see. Let me get her out of the studio. Okay. There she goes. Okay. All right, Sybil. That was a great show. Now,
Oh, it
everybody
was.
that's waiting on the clue, because see, I don't put it on the ticker tape because I want y'all to write it down yourselves. We got a
Okay.
contest, M Pearl's movie trivia contest. And the survey will start where you actually answer the questions. The contest will actually start on December the 1st. I spent half a day getting the commercial ready, and it's not finished yet. It should be finished by next Friday, of course. But we gave one clue last Friday night. That's the first clue. Here is your second clue and answer to the trivia contest. There will be 3 prizes given, so you can win one of 3 prizes. The actual prizes will be given on December the 15th, just in time for Christmas. Yay! And so the second clue is this, y'all. Listen carefully. The question is, what company edited the movie M Pearls, AAL, the movie? What company edited the movie M Pearls, AAL, the movie?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
No, it's not. It's in the movie. And so to get to y'all that haven't watched the movie, go ahead and watch it, because we got a lot of good local actors in the movie. T.M. Garrett is watching now. Not only was he an actor, but he was also now camera 2 on the crew. Okay, so y'all need to watch it, and to watch it, the cheapest platform is only 99 cents to rent. Go to www.pantherflix.com. I'm going to put that in here, www. And I hate when it always starts with a capital when you're trying to type it. www.pantherflix.com. That's PANTAFLIX.com. Okay, y'all? All right. That was our second clue. We'll be giving 10 clues. So we have 10 weeks. So we got 4 weeks in October and 4 weeks in November. December 1st, that's when I will be posting the questionnaire for y'all to start submitting. And this is important. You can only submit and enter once. This won't be a contest where you can enter as many times as you want to. And the reason for that is because you got to answer questions. Okay. All right. All right then, Sabu, your closing remarks for tonight.
Well, I'm telling
Oh,
you, I really enjoyed.
wait. One more important announcement I almost
Oh.
forgot. Don't y'all forget, look, the Larry
Oh,
D.
birthdays.
Larry D of the Barcades will be uh, doing a pay-per-view concert. Okay. I'm going to bring this up on the screen so I can show you this as well. He's going to be doing a pay-per-view concert tomorrow night starting at 7 p.m. I plan on watching it after I get back from my dinner. And come on, photo, bring it up now. I'm taking too long. And I may have to open this up with something that, okay, it's coming up now. And it's going to be, oh, that's the wrong picture. It's going to be coming up at 7 p.m. on tomorrow night. And you have to, you have to buy your tickets online, okay? And I'm going to, just a minute, y'all, give me a minute.
Emily, that's 7 p.m. Central.
Yeah, Central Standard Time, that's right. And he's going to be releasing his new single. In other words, he's coming back. You know, he retired 2 years ago. No, he said 18 months ago. And he went into retirement and they got a new lead singer, you know, for the actual group, the Arcades. But he couldn't stay in retirement. He was on our show Tuesday night before last. And so he's back. And but he's doing solo. He and his son, Larry Jr., have a record label now. And so his single is called I'm Good. He's going to be doing that. But he's also going to have the band with him. And they're going to be doing all of their hits, y'all. So
that's great.
It's going to be a great pay-per-view concert. And I'm going to bring up the website now, the flyer, so that y'all can see.
Watch it too. And tickets only $10.
Tickets are only $10, y'all. So y'all need to make sure I'm bringing this up.
Oh, we have to give the website too. Yeah.
It's on the flyer, Sybil. Give me time, will you? I'm gone, that lady.
We're still back on the train.
Lord Jesus, help me, help me, help.
There it is.
Okay, let me enlarge this so y'all can see it, okay? Okay, come on now. Let me enlarge. All right. There we go. All right. So as you can see, Larry D, original lead singer of the Barcades, is going to have a pay-per-view live concert. And this concert is sponsored by the good old Jack Purtle's chicken that everybody loves. He's going to be performing his hit single, I'm Good. And his special guest that's going to warm up the stage for him is going to be Jessica Ray. You can hear me, right, Sybil?
Oh, I can.
Okay. And this is tomorrow night, September the 26th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I think you have to definitely get your tickets at least 30 minutes before the show begins, if there are any left. So to get the tickets, you're going to go to HTTPS. Let me see if I can bring that up a little bit larger so y'all can really see that HTTPS. Okay, there we go. You're going to go to HTTPS LarryDodson.Veeps, V as in Victor, EEPS.com. All right. And then you can also buy tickets on his website because I checked it out. And it is Larry Dodson with a D, y'all.com. You can actually buy tickets on the website. Okay. So why don't y'all go ahead and get in there? I'm going to get this up just a little bit more. Why don't y'all go ahead right after the show and purchase your tickets now? Because I have a feeling that if you don't do it tonight or early in the morning, there probably won't be any left. Okay. All right then. So, and y'all know that the podcast, Larry D and Larry Jr. Are supporters of the Emily Pearl Show. They're our good friends. And also, a shout out to the Neely Agency, Sherry Neely of the Neely Agency, who invited us. And we thank you. And hopefully we will be attending if the Lord say the same. Someone and I will be watching. All right.
Sure
Okay.
will.
All right then. So let me get that out the way. We're coming back. Sybil, your closing remarks tonight.
Well, I tell you what, I love Larry's new single, I'm Good. And
I'm
I'm a
good.
big fan
I'm
of the
good.
title, and the song itself is great.
Yeah, it
So we
is.
had
It
a wonderful
is.
time with Deborah, and I want to thank Alvin Harris for tuning in as well. And we'll just move right along and look forward to celebrating Emily's birthday tomorrow, and then tomorrow evening watching the Larry Dodson concert. So that's what I have to say.
I got it. How did I get this off? Um, Wait a minute. I typed it wrong.
Well, okay.
Sorry, y'all.
At
It
least you can
is.
type it over, so that's good.
Go ahead.
And
Yeah,
I
I'm
think we
just gonna.
just
It's gonna be
had a marvelous show
www dot.
tonight. Yeah. And we'll be looking forward to the concert tomorrow night. It's going to be icing on the cake for Emily to really round out her birthday and let us all celebrate with her. So hopefully y'all can tune in too and enjoy the pay-per-view concert. And it's only $10. So
Yeah, it's gonna be like having my birthday dinner and going to a
I
real
know.
concert.
And your big party.
And partying at home, y'all. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
hey. I can cut up like I want. I can be comfortable. I don't have to dress up and be all cute. I can just enjoy the concert and all natural. That's what I call it. All
Yes.
natural. Okay.
Me too.
So thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please share the show so that everybody that needs nutritional information and might like to try aronia berries juice, they
They
would
can
have the
call in.
information. And I always contact Sybil. And y'all know how to contact Sybil. You can contact her on Facebook. You can dial her number, Sybil number.
901-643-1982. That's 901-643-1982. So call me, y'all.
Yes, all right then. Call me up sometime. All right then. So to all of my pearls in the listening audience tonight, a pearl is defined as a precious thing. It is the finest example of something special. So it doesn't matter whether you are rich or poor, you, my pearls, are a precious thing. You're the finest example of someone special. All right. And as we say around here in the Emily Pearl studio, listen, don't hate them, congratulate them. And if you deem it and mean it, I promise you, my pearls, everything good that you do will what, Sybil?
Back to you.
I just say, well, that's tonight, that's our time. Thank you, bye-bye.